Tô chegando, hein? Tô chegando. E aí, Minato? Sua visão, negão? Tênio, cansado. Pouco ainda dentro, tô rouco. Muito rouco. Perdão, perdão. Bora começar, chat? Bora. Vamos testar esse joguinho aqui, vamos ver se ele é bom. Um dia eu melhoro. Ô, o som tá bom pra vocês aí do jogo? Minha voz. Sei pra que nada de ruim aconteça. Questões de gráfico. Não vou pular. Fora a garganta tá tudo certo, velho. Fora a garganta tá. Espero que não dê erro de gráfico, né? Esse jogo. Tomei controle. O gráfico tá bom, tá bom. Solidificar. Você herdou a capacidade de solidificar seu corpo. Solidificação evita danos causados por ataques, mas é facilmente quebrado ao sofrer danos físicos. LT para se solidificar. Mais ou menos isso. Ativar. Caralho, negão. Treinamento aqui, um treinamento. O Kratos, tipo o Kratos. Foi pra onde eu vim? Eu nasci? Agora estou armado. É isso. O jogo tem muito gráfico, fica passando essas faixinhas na tela, tá ligado? Do jogo tem muito gráfico. Ele ficar enquanto ataca. Você pode solidificar na maioria das situações, até mesmo atacando. Experimente se solidificar em diversas situações. Enquanto ataca, por LB e L certo. Caramba, só apanho, velho. Felipe. Tá dando certo não. Caramba, não tô conseguindo fazer esse passo, cara. Vai sentar na sua cama. Deita lá com a mamãe. Caramba, chat, eu vou tentando dar uma levada aqui. Vai continuar essas faixas aqui, eu troco de jogo. Tá, pega. Caramba, o cara é muito apelão, velho. E é isso? Caraca, velho. Vai dar não. E é isso? Nunca, Dani, nunca viu? Nunca viu? Primeira vez que eu jogo também, Dani. O time comeu. Finalmente. Caramba, os caras pela muito, velho. Mas é porque eu acho que eu tinha que apanhar mesmo. Mas, chat. E daí? Mirei só a caveira louca. Só o pau da rabiola. Acaba mais buraco também. Opa. Saí do buraco. Quebrar aí, será? Tá, nada. O jogo ele lembra muito Skyrim, né? Então, Daniel. Um jogo de RPG que muito brabo. Vai descobrir agora. Não procurei nem spoiler, velho. Nem nada. Vai descobrir agora, agora, agora. Carcaça habitada. Eu sei que aqui o bagulho pega, hein? Nossa, muito grande fica a luta. Eu pego. Como que eu... Cavaleiro do. Cavaleiro do Corre. Tendo alucinações. Mas um pouco é igual The Witch. Tá ligado? Ah, meu apoio é canibal, viado. Toma. É tipo canibal, velho. Loucura é essa? Item adquirido. Ah, filho da mãe. Bate! Pra cima. Pô, louco, mano. O cara chegou na mão, colocou, velho. Vem cá, negão. Eu e tu. Tu e eu, carecão. Vai. Tem uma estamina, velho. Não entendi. Caceta. Podia ter minha espada agora. Caramba, que louco, velho. Oxe, oxe, oxe. Caramba, mosquei. Burrão. Peraí, calma, 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 calma. Caramba, velho. Toma no rim, vagabundo. tô mal, tô mal agora. O que será que é de comer, velho? Oxe. O baú está trancado. Oxe. Eu achando que era uma chave e um violão. É isso, Dani. Tudo um pouco. Caraca. Dois. Uma vida aqui, na moral. Caraca. Vai dar ruim isso aqui, hein? E agora? Dá uma explorada aqui, vou dar uma explorada. Caraca, o sapo me deu um susto, viado. Pizzada agora, e agora? Lascou. Cara, eu morri pro sapo. Ah, sapo. Morri. Morri. Já era. Caramba, chat. Morri muito. A pau me passou o vapo. Caramba, chat. De onde começa? Nossa, lá de trás, velho. Caraca. Desanimei. Desanimei. Bom que agora eu tô ninja, né? Nossa, eu peguei tudo, eu acho, né? Graças ao bom não. Ô louco. Caceta. Não gostei disso não. Caramba! Lascou, chat. Lascou, lascou. Engana, nego. Vamos trocar o... Tá, pedrada do tranco. É louco, velho. Dele. Dele. Será que volta do começo? Caraca, o cara tá atrás de mim, velho. Ah, velho, sem condições. Olha o sapo. Ah, mano, o sapo tá tirando, velho. Lasquei. Eu vou morrer de novo. Ah, louco, homem. Mano, que loucura que é isso aqui, velho. Não tem mapa. Pior que ele volta, você viu ele passando ali de novo? Olha lá. É isso que não pode. Olha o tamanho do sapo lá. Ai, meu Deus do céu. Caramba, ele arrancou até minha alma. Ai, já era, velho. Caramba, esse jogo é muito difícil, velho. Cê é louco, negão. Não tem jeito, velho. Tem condições. Ah, mano, foda é isso, velho. Tá lá no começo, velho. Sumáveis. Aguardente de baixa qualidade. Caramba, é muito difícil, velho. Não tem condição, velho. Não tem condição, velho. Olha outro caminho. Ó, velho. Ixi, olha o cara lá. O cara é tipo guardião, tá ligado, velho? Cara, você vem só ele, ó. Tudo bem. Mas aí tem um sapo. Tem mais 30 nego aqui, velho. Vem, negão. Ei, tu, vem. Vem, vem. Lá. Vem. Vem. Isso aqui 2 minutos sem perder a amizade, vem. Vem, vem, vem. Vai, galinha. Muito agressivo, negão. Aguenta aí. Caceta, velho. Sem estamina. Caceta. Caramba, o cara parece um asno morrendo, viado. Ah, meu Deus do céu, que susto. Caramba, cara endemoniado, viado. Ah, velho, eu tô endurecendo na hora errada, velho. Aí é foda. Ah, velho, muito burro, viado. Não tem condição não, velho. Mano, que jogo difícil, velho. Que jogo difícil, velho. Sem maldade mesmo. Que desespero, Daniel. Hoje, hoje. Esse cara é chato, velho. É, chat, fala da F. Ah, não dá, velho. Não dá. Não dá, não dá, não dá, não dá. É muito difícil tomar outro caminho. Condição, velho. Cansado hoje, tô cansado. É sono, pô. Tentar tomar outro caminho. Vamos ver se vai. Vamos tomar outro caminho. Olha essa cacetada que esse cara dá, velho. Não tem como, velho. Não tem como, velho. Desvia aí, desvia agora. Ah, velho. Tô dando de bicho, velho. Vem o próximo. Só vi um só, né? Hum. É. Cara, filha da mãe. Caramba, diminui vida, velho. Ai, meu Deus. Eu tô escutando o foião passar aqui, vocês estão ouvindo? Caramba, é minha vida, velho. Ah, velho. Medo de comer isso aqui e morrer? Cadê? Aí agora lascou. Um já é difícil. Dois é impossível. Vai dar merda. Nossa. Vamos voltar não? Voltar. Sim. Tem como ir pra frente não, velho. Tá pior que encarar os dois aqui, hein? Ah, velho. Encarar dois é osso, hein? Teve um só, dá pra encarar. Vai, maluco, vem. Ah lá. Levanta os dois, aí é bucha. Possível, velho. Não tem como encarar, velho. Nem eu entendi o sentido desse jogo, né? Aqui é aquele túnel lá, ó. Vem, vem, vem. Um mano de cada vez ali, ó. Receba. Próximo. 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 Vem, negão. Agora vai ficar um grandão lá. Demorou muito pra me atacar. Vem, grandão. Já nem levantar, vagabundo. Morra. Caramba, cara, parece um asno morrendo, viado. Peguei o jeito agora, hein, Daniel? Agora vai, hein? Agora é maciço do Nelson. Só pra... Opa, tem um boi ali. Vou chamar os pequenos primeiro, velho. Vem, vem, vem. Vem vocês primeiro, vem. Chamar o pequeno, porque se eu chamar os grandes primeiro... Matei um. Esperar o grandão sair dali. Venha. Venha receber o seu castigo. Demorou muito. Vem, grandão. Venha. Venha. Caramba, mas vem devagar, velho. Começou a pelar já. Caceta, velho. Venha. Ah, é de brincadeira. Sai da minha frente, velho. Ah, meu Deus, eu não vi o grandão. Vem, grandão. É grande, ei tu, ei tu, ei tu. Ah, pegou, mentira. Mentira que pegou. E passou foi o vapo, negão. Ah, mas se voltar lá de trás desanima. Sério mesmo, velho. Ah, mano. Ah, eu desisto. Ô, Dani, desisto, Dani. Bora pra outro. Tem um outro que eu quero testar aqui também. Calma aí, gente. Não, ué, tem cabimento aí. Eita, gente. Esse aqui é. Eu vou testar também esse aqui. Vou testar essa aí. Saúde pra mim, chat. Ui, morri muito. Vamos ver, chat, aqui. Opções. Jogo, brilho. Ah, tutorial. Sim. Vamos ver bem. Normal, que nós não sabemos o que ele vai encarar. Deixa eu comer, gente.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
É o nosso homem. Puxa, mulher de barba é osso, hein? É definido. Leonardo DiCaprio. Morena galanteadora. Ah, acho que. Mais novo. Cabo. Ah, esse aqui. Cabelo. Esse aqui é melhorzinho. Ó, o bigoda. Tá. e barbudinho. Com Pedro I. Mas o bigodinho ficou melhor. Olhos azuis. Escolha suas habilidades iniciais de acordo com seu estilo de jogo. Árvore. A árvore de habilidades está aberta. Você poderá desbloquear as habilidades de outros arquétipos conforme avanço. Técnico. Este perfil dado para controle do campo de batalha. Habilidades iniciais. Montar armadilhas, elemental, arma de fogo, lâminas de uma mão. Atributos recomendados, precisão e agilidade. Talentos recomendados, ciências, gasua. Magia, habilidades iniciais, anel de magia divina, paralisia, armas pesadas de uma mão. Atributos recomendados, poder mental, determinação. Talentos recomendados, ciência e intuição. Guerreiro. Armas pesadas de uma mão, lâminas de uma mão, armas de fogo, atributos recomendados, força, tolerância, criação e vigor. E agora? O técnico, o guerreiro. Corpo a corpo. E agora? Ah, só atacante, né? Não vai pra cima. Muito. Força, nível 1. De todos os ataques corpo a corpo. Para empunhar as armas. Cagada. Talento. Foi atributo, talento. Reduz levemente o preço de mercados. Vigor. E atravessa algum. Não. Bora.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished.
Dom Pedro I.
Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting
bro.
rid of that.
A busca. Visível no alto do centro da tela, indica lugares importantes. Dá pra baixo?
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
Vai batalhar
Loyal as
comigo?
your goal,
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding away in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight
Então vamos
with
ver.
honor.
Arma. Pausa tática. Pausa tática. Pausar o jogo para que você possa escolher sua próxima ação com tranquilidade. Poderá acessar seus feitiços, habilidades, equações e estados. Entendi. Caramba, tomar na boca. Aí como que eu uso? Ah, velho.
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Caraca, velho. Caramba, velho. O quê? Pode embanhar sua arma.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Mostrar a ele como você está feliz.
I have to admit, I thought my days as a child, complete with bodyguard, were behind me.
I do like being wanted. It would seem that the prince didn't feel you were apt to take care of yourselves alone. And so it goes. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so.
Caraca, tá doente,
Today's the
será?
big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Seja equipe. Lute é mestre no combate corpo a corpo. Pega usar armaduras pesadas.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Caramba, gente.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Mapa, cadê o mapa?
Your
Falar com ele.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tiefredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Não vou ficar perguntando não, chat. Embora.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
The merchant is there.
Hello, sir.
Hey, Lord. Depois eu vim pra cá.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Boa, chat.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Be back soon, Captain.
Caso.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age, hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes, quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of man are you talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Caraca. Ei.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels. I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wonder if I felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And I valued your friendship. But I thought you were referring to another kind of company. And to be honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly my type. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now! There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Yeah.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this again.
Paga, hein?
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
No, I haven't been able to sort them out.
In that case, you need to pay me, sir.
I regret I don't have the sum you're asking for.
Either you repair them, or you reimburse their cost. Or I keep what I know about your cousin to myself.
That's ridiculous. He could reimburse you easily. He's quite a rich man.
Perhaps, but a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. And as for promises, I've heard enough to fill an ocean.
Very well. I will see what I can scavenge in that case. How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Ikut que ele pequeno. Caramba, velho. Livro de pesquisa.
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get...
Queria bater em ninguém mais. Vamos dar pra desmascarar ele, arrumar móveis.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right. Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
E aí, Tomzeira? Cansado? Acabou de dormir já, negão? Cansado, hein, velho? Toda a rabiola. Caraca. Veneno. Muito, velho. Vai encerrando a live já aqui, negão. Esperando dar umas 2 horinhas. E quebrando. Esse jogo aqui pra ver o que é. Mas aí, tá de boa lá, mano, ou não? E eu lá, Tom? Amanhã. Fechar o charlatão. Ações. Caramba, Tom, aí é foda, hein? Eu uso.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
No, I haven't been able to sort them out.
In that case, you need to pay me, sir.
I regret I don't have the sum you're...
Either you repair them...
Tá. Paga ele.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Se perguntar, né? Caramba.
Well then, were you able to... In that... Either you repair...
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tirfredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man trees live there.
É muito.
Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some naughts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
Caraca, velho. Quebrou.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
O negócio.
Locked. I don't have the key. Locked.
Ih, vagabundo.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I was unfortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
Eu, Tom? Matei? Fudendo. Ah, velho, agora eu prendo ele. Ajudo ele a sair da cidade. Prendi, né, velho? Mentiu, né?
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust.
Your Excellency.
Lord DECAY.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tir-Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord DECAY.
Tem um ponto de... É agora.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be the talk of all Serene. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you?
Caraca, eu tô muito essa espada. Era mais que eu ali, hein? Assim, velho. Caro. Da hora, hein? Tem moeda.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
No, I haven't been able to sort them out.
In that case, you...
Here you are, to cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Bora. Vamos lá pra esquerda. É, momento.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy,
Então, graças a Deus mesmo, né? Como tá...
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I need to be going. Farewell. Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. Captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
pobre.
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
É, Tom, bem trabalhadinho, né? Bem certinho o diálogo.
It's blocked. It's not possible just now.
E agora? Não, vamos ver. Aí, você me manda lá, Tom. Abro sim, velho. Percepção dos inimigos. Quando o jogador está no modo perto de inimigos, um indicador de aparecerá. Sua presença for detectada, o indicador será preenchido.
With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
Tadinho assim. Caramba, eu tô sem voz aí. Vou procurar. Aizen, né? Tá ruim isso aqui.
Locked. I don't have the key.
Bem. Muito. Parece um Assassin's Creed, tá ligado, Tom? Com Hitman, quase. batom. É bullshit. Chave aqui.
Well, this has been monumentous,
Lembra mesmo, véi.
gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress. Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fight.
Well, I do what I can.
Aí é
We're parting
pizza.
soon. Your
Aí é
father wasn't
pizza.
pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Da horinha teu sistema de jogo, Tom.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
They haven't spotted us. We could sneak out of here silently. We have a ship to board.
You've always been the reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes, without a doubt. But don't you think there are more pressing matters? Kurt.
It is your highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow.
Chega a ser... Ela mesmo. E Constantin. Bora agora. E tá vendo nós? Bonzinho esse jogo. Bora, cambada. Ah, faz uma missão. E ainda. Vendedor. Cortou a voz da minha voz, tá ruim mesmo. O jogo é muito bonzinho. Aqui, Tom, deu tipo uma peste, tá vendo? Deu tipo uma peste, aí o povo tá morrendo, tá ligado? Você no tempo da peste.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything?
E as moedas.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
E a mãe desse protagonista aqui que eu tô, ela tá com essa doença, tá ligado? Ela tá quase morrendo. Oh, miséria. Conforme ela tá com a peste, ele tá procurando meio que a cura pra ela, tá ligado?
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I'm looking for a Naut, a young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
Eu não sei bem se é uma peste negra, Tom. Pelo que eu entendi, é tipo uma peste, uma epidemia.
I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Não sei bem se é o tempo da peste, mas...
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Caramba.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal.
A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
Caraca.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Pra lascou. Isso aqui rapidão. Ah, caraca. Não atira não, eu atiro no C, velho. Daqui. Ele é cool. Como é que eu peguei? Caraca, dá 109 de dano, viado. É pequenininha, mas... Tava aqui pra ela, hein? Mentira. E eu quebro. Eu tenho suficiente. Caraca, Tom, peraí, deixa eu ler o que você fiz aí tudo. Caraca, Tom, você tá sabendo, né, negão? Tá muito. Ah. Esqueci o que fazer aqui.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
Os caras acham que tá tudo capeste, tá vendo, Tom?
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders.
Olha lá os oidis, ó, tá
In
vendo?
fact, I've already had a word with your master at arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Caraca, Tom.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agreed to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Achei foda. É o que, rapaz? Carisma, ameaçar uma sentença de prisão. Ameaçar, legal. Vai te
I
ameaçar.
don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, sir, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant at the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
E agora, suborno ele ou ameaço ele? Ameaçá-lo, sou louco.
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with ya.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
Agora, Giovanni. Vou conseguir por aqui.
Stop! I beg of you.
He seems to have grown wiser all of a sudden.
Yes, yes. Don't hit me anymore.
Very well. I'm counting on you to deliver this merchandise as quickly as possible.
Yes, good sir. I'll take care of it immediately.
Mesmo, parceiro. E essas armas aqui não uso. Tá. Lembrando onde que tem que ir aqui. Depois vem fazer. agora pra esquerda.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain,
Rato,
we
rato,
set sail
rato.
soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise in contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Caraca, velho. O cara fica galo, hein? A roupa do maluco. Peguei mesmo. E reto virar pra direita.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Sure.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord Desade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force.
Oh, nonga.
If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
How did you find your son's trail?
We have never stopped looking for him. We learned the new name they gave him, Jonas. My poor little Celestine. Then we learned the name of the ship he sailed on, No sooner had it docked in Serene than my husband had the crew watched closely, and we found him.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Naughts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Naughts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Valeu, tia. Tamo junto, é nóis.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
Errado. Nele. Gente doente, toma. Gente doente. Lucilana. Morto. Uso, velho. Vai. A chave. E agora? A chave aqui, não também. Tinha roupa. Roupa, velho. Aqui não, velho. Quebrou. Quebrou. Vai. Quebrou. É superior. Vamos tá aqui. Vai. Quebrou. Vai. Por que não? Embora. Acha. Acha. Acha não, velho. E arrependi.
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Tudo. E é. Meu amigo. Dá pra ver ele. Ainda. Cara, eu não entendi não, velho, essa fase não. Deixa as roupas dele. Vamos, velho. Sumiu. Acha? Tá quebrando, tô nem aí. Foi mais. Essa de mim, chat, me vem. Oxi, tem aqui de novo. Volta. É igual eu. Só. Pneu. Opção de pro. Vizinho. Fez moeda? É isso? Ah, tô com 204.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Have you?
Eita, o tamanho dessa espada, viado. Tamanho da marreta. Receba. 30. Esse é mais. Esse que eu tenho. Ah, vou comprar. Essa de 254, cadê? Achei nunca. Caramba, mas 216 moedas é moeda, hein? Ah, pega. Fez. Caraca, que braba. Esse aqui eu... E é essa? Claro, velho. Vambora, velho.
Sir? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the port, and the formalities are long.
Aí é foda, hein, ô Danny.
Unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tir Freddy. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to dock to the manifest ourselves. It must be at the harbor
Tô
master's
cansado,
house.
velho.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the
Amanhã vai jogar muito.
I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, We did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Não lia. Caramba.
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Teleme's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nort?
Oh, how I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on here. Let's go talk to him.
Caraca, quanta missão liberou. Nada. Merda.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Áreas controladas por facções. Esta área está diferente das. Alguns lugares são proibidos. O resto do. Caramba, velho. O que eu tenho que usar?
Any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
E qual você está usando?
To my help! And death to the earth! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Rouba ele. Nada. Nada. Abrir.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Isso. Exaustado. Porra, eu tô com a chave aí. Peguei a chave. Entendi. Marinheiro. Caraca, tem como roubar a roupa dele. Ah.
If you wore a Naut uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Ah.
I've seen a few...
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing Thélème. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Agora. Pronto.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Ladrão, rapaz.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Nada, né? Baú.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, Saint Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced Saint Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white. And there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you a sign?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Embaixador. É, chat. Tava aqui. Acho que eu vou sair fora. Oi, Mimi. Ana joga mais. Mostrar o nome do jogo, Tom. Se eu tiver aí ainda. Pera aí. E aí, bro. Vamos jogar isso aí, ó. Pra vocês verem. Tá vendo? Ó, esse aqui, ó. Gendfall. Dá pra ver aí, ó? Gendfall aí. Aqui, ó. Selecionado. Agora se tiver curiosidade sobre esse jogo. Aí, Raze, né? Você falou, né? Raze. Quebrou. Não acha. Mas acha que raiz. Ele da nuvem, então? Ele? Tá bom. Quebrou. Ah, depois eu dou uma procurada, Tom. Tem que ver. Dito que é o coisa. A capa dele eu nem sei. Só vai instalar, nem vai instalar, Tom. Mas o jeito que é, vamos ver. Não acho o nome? Ah, nada, quebrou. Não acho. Quebrou. Acha nunca. Easy. Easy. Nada, negão. Deixa eu não. Não acho, velho. Acha nunca. Não, o seu videogame, viado. O meu não acha não. Até porque deve estar pra console esse outro. Aguenta aí. O que ele é? Ele é RPG, Tom? O que ele é? Luta aqui, vamos ver. Luta não. Radinho dele, radinho. Ah, depois eu vou dar uma procurada. Sai quebrando, sai quebrando. Falou pra vocês aí, né? Se vê no grupo. Se vê no grupo. Falou, 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 chat. Falou, falou.